Alright, you guys, here we are, Metaphor ReFantazio. We are in Altaberry. It is actively, lightly snowing in the game. Not snowing IRL for me just yet, but it is expected to snow for the next 4 days in a row, of which 3 of those days is going to be constant snow. It doesn't look like tough, like it doesn't look like it's going to be really heavy accumulations. Where are we going? We're going to the inn. Oh, I thought we were done exploring and that we were just going to be at the end. Mouse, little rat, if you can see him. We did a lot of exploring at the end of the last video, and I won't bother you with that again. We'll talk to this one person, look at this one other rat. 2 rats, a little chat, and then we'll move forward here. How you guys doing, though? Saints' Day is right around the corner. I've heard they're dedicating some pagan relics at the tournament. You think I could use my connections to nab a few for my shop? Oh, I'm sure they'd fetch a fine price. Ugh, what a creep. What does he think divine relics are? Toys for nobles? I think people like him view anything as a toy for a noble. And you know what? Within the world and the society that they have built, they might not be wrong. Well, he might not be wrong in believing that nobles can have whatever they want, but I do believe the nobles to be wrong in being able... Ooh, I want to be in there. That looks cozy, bitch. Oh, I just said the bitch word in the first 2 minutes of the video. YouTube's gonna yell at me. My views have never been great, but sometimes they're up in the 20s, and lately they've been back down in the single digits. I'm like, damn. This is the irritated monk. I said we weren't gonna talk and explore. We'll have to do it later. Where's the hotel? I done passed it, huh? Alright, you guys. I don't mean to explore, but somewhere in getting lost, one does end up exploring. There we go.
Hello there.
Yeah, amazing.
The people in the streets really upset me. And they don't upset me in like an uppity white way, like where I'm like, wah, they're making it unsightly. It upsets me in the sense like it's snowing and nobody cares. So what I'm saying is I'm outraged, but in a like morally high ground kind of way. Thank you. Where's this? Oh, there's Loveless. What's good, Loveless? How you been? I haven't seen Loveless in a minute. Him and his drunk friends. He said free drinks for everybody. Was that his platform or something like that?
You little...
Boy, look who decided to turn up. You've got some nerve showing that mug in front of me. What did I do to you? Did I do something to him?
Huh?
What? Did we do something to you? Oh, playing the fool, are we? I see your game, but what's good for the goose is good for the... I'll settle the score with you shortly.
Oh.
Maybe he's had one too many. We'll let him be for now. We're friends. He's got a very long, fluffy tail. That's crazy. I know his ass cannot run from people because they will just grab that tail and... Oh my god, is that a heart patch on his butt, on his jeans? He's perfect. And then the braid in the hair, we've been over the hair, so I won't focus on it. He's just perfect. And if you don't see it, you're blind. I like these outfits that these like terrible guards wear. These like one piece of fabric outfits.
Welcome. Wait.
Ah, a band of youth.
Youths with a knight and a Ujif. Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew. Listen, we just...
Him identifying us by the Ujif and the Knight and not by what I believe to be the more rare and notable inclusions of the Elda. And I was going to say, and the Mustari, but she wasn't there during the Joanna thing, but you think you'd identify us by the Elda, not to place importance upon my own Elden shoulders, but I think I'm quite notable.
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mustari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphazia. I'm the priestess of Virga. No, of Etria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
We can sleep in the Gauntlet Runner. We do not need to make a mess here.
You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away.
Would that be her mother?
You can stay here, as long as you don't make trouble for me.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Not all of us mainland Mystari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And, well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeep who turns away travelers.
Thank you. We're in your debt.
What a guy. Whoa, what a room.
Look, they've got food and booze here too. And it's so much cooler, which means fewer bugs. Perfect.
I love bugs. Did y'all ever read 10 Legs, 8 Broken? It,
like
ruined my life, but also made it
We
better.
can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not,
I bet it
there's
could.
nothing more refreshing than bathing. Would you care to join us?
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
He's a good guy.
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
A modest
seek
man.
to
The
assassinate
Ujeef Heisme with his legs crossed on the bed.
But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
Okay, so we seek to assassinate Luis.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan.
When would he ever be? Okay.
But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up. And things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
Once again, and maybe somebody will pitch this. Actually, I'll wait to say what I have to say at the end of the meeting, in case somebody does pitch this. Let me not try to get ahead of them.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
Ooh, join his personal guard would be pretty good. Okay, so it seems like nobody's gonna pitch it. I said it previously, why do we even take this risk when we can just let Luis attack Forden with the fake replica weapon and then see if the king's magic will then interfere and kill him? Keeps us in the clear. But if we are going to stab him ourselves with a weapon, we will do so by joining his personal guard, I would think.
We join his personal guard ourselves?
I considered that, but it might be tricky. We can't guarantee he'd allow it, and besides...
He would notice
The
us
real
carrying a
answer's
giant sword.
overflowing
Yeah.
with metal.
Okay,
It
fair,
would be
fair.
a dangerous gamble to keep it on hand. That sort of power is easily noticed.
Okay, so we're gonna have to attack from distance. We cannot attack using magic. I know that damn well. One second, I gotta get these tea leaves out of here. It's a green tea, and it's a green tea with like big ol' leaves. It looks like a little. Oh, if I had a little turtle, bitch, can turtles have green tea? I don't know. There's caffeine in a green tea. Can turtles have caffeine? Even if they can, should a turtle have caffeine? I would love to feed him this out of the little bowl. That would be so cute. But I know nothing of turtles, and as such, I haven't a turtle. And I think we should attack from a distance.
We attack from a distance.
Exactly.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the lance.
What if we get a big bow and we use the lance as an arrow?
So, what if we threw the lance? Pierced him through from a distance?
I do not mean to be rude or assumptive or to bring shame upon anybody's body, because we're all perfectly, beautifully bodied people. None of us look to have the upper strength of any sort that would be required to toss this thing across a fucking opera house.
Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
You would have
Oh,
me use
what?
that power in reverse to cast it out instead.
According to Juna, the ceiling of the opera house has a chandelier big enough to support a person.
No.
From above, we'll
No!
task the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Luis would be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily.
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
What if you put it...
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment.
It does, but
We also can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
it does sound crazy, and I think that's why it's beginning to excite me, is it's like so risky and it's got multiple moving parts, and I just like want to see what happens. I'm like, I love a risk, bitch. Which is, I don't like gambling. I don't really I've never really properly gambled. Not with like money in a casino and a game. I've gambled multiple times in life with like choices, and I've gotten a high off of that. But I've just never been drawn to gambling in the organized sense. Thank God. This is getting me excited. I'll hit that green tea real quick. Alright. Oh, it's nice and warm. Sometimes I leave this on my desk while I'm recording, just open, so it like I don't have to unscrew the cap every time, but it does cool off a little quickly if I do that. What if I just lightly screw it? I mean, a warm tea's fine, a cold tea's okay, but like a hot tea, that's where it's at.
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Think about what you just said. Is nobody going to catch on to the fact that that will kill Luis?
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last opportunity.
But who's actually going to do the throwing?
I'd rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. And besides, laugh if you like. I know it sounds silly, but I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself.
First of all, thank you, and yes, I do. I'm divine. Secondly, but we all are divine and we all are capable. So, Stroll, while I accept what you are putting upon me, do know that you are capable as much as I am.
Indeed. Everyone here knows that firsthand.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well.
Will you do it, Captain?
I have never seen people place so much faith in a little boy with a little blue bob. And I like love to see it. Yeah, of course. All right.
I'll do it.
Thanks. We owe you.
You
On the day
don't.
of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Hold up. I've got an idea. I've got a plan. Is it practical? No. Is it the safest? No. The only thing it really is the most of, other than like haphazard, is like showy. I like the showmanship of what if Juna from the stage hits one of these and fucking just like straight for his face. Like, I just feel like that would be a show. It'd be funny.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Also, I can't trust that Luis is dying tonight, right? There's no way Luis is dying tonight.
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do this.
And son, what if the Magnus brothers have somehow behind our backs, because they've been on our ship. Swapped the fake with the real one. Because as you'll remember, Yufa previously said, I can barely tell the difference. And what if Luis does now have the real one? And does kill Forden, and we... Oh no! Probably not going to happen, but just... something about it.
Don't worry about it.
God, this is our nicest room yet, by far. I know there's a lot weighing on your mind right now, but let's just try to get some rest and prepare for tomorrow. We got a little bar, we got a pineapple in a bowl. Nothing says money and welcome to a homely area. Not homely. Welcome to like a nice home, not pineapple, bro. And a keg, and some live flowers and a fire, and another pineapple on the table in front of Stroll. 2 pineapples? We don't deserve this. It'll get even colder at night, so try not to get sick. Can I go out? Probably not, yeah. Absolutely not. Oh, we're connected to a tavern. That's lovely. Lovely. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Look at all this. I'm going to have a chat with 2 people, and that's going to be Heisme and Hulkenberg. So this is Altaberry. Colder climes tend to inspire stronger drinks among its people. But all that can wait until after our business is finished. Once we've trounced Luis, I can think of no better celebration than a good stiff drink. Period. I'm trying not to say period. When I said period just then, I said that sounds great, and you and I think alike, because that would be my go-to as well. That's what I meant by period in that instance. We are training ourselves away from period in 2025, not because there's anything wrong with it, but because I want to be using my words. Because we're what? Reading, writing, speaking, thinking, feeling. Okay? The fact that the lance must pass muster is a testament to Norris's skill. Sometimes the man can achieve truly amazing things. Even now, he's holed up in the runner working away. Tuning? Tuning something or other with usual vigor, I don't doubt. He has his quirks, to be sure, but there's no mistaking that he's a great credit to our endeavors. Absolutely no mistaking. Oh, this lovely little table. I bet the sunrise hits this window beautifully. Me in a book. Me in a Kindle Paperwhite. Me in a Kobo reader. Me in an Onyx. Me in a books. Should I call it a day and settle in for the night? Let's go ahead. I don't own a Kindle, but maybe I should if I'm going to be up into reading and writing. And I know you can do it on a phone, but it is something about that e-ink display. Though my phone, we've been over this. This for ebooks is lovely. I love reading a book on here when I do it. What's up, Fidelio? Let me put my phone back.
What's wrong, Del? You've been quiet for a while now.
That lance they handed over, you think it's real?
God, he's smart.
Can't
Okay, they
say
didn't
for
swap
certain,
it though.
But I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but how do I explain it?
I know what you mean, though.
Here's the thing. You would think Luis... I need to sneeze. Instead of getting up and doing... I ran to the corner of the room. I could have just muted the mic. Sorry, guys. I can't think that quickly. You would think Luis, with as smart as he is, and maybe he does do this, I don't know, would employ a fairy, somebody that can sense Magla, or maybe even a Mustari, but definitely a fairy, because they're more easily accessed, it seems, to, like, help him see Magla. Not just for situations like with the lance, but I'm sure there's many other situations where it would behoove him to see such a thing, to be aware of such a flow.
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Even in that short time on the island? Shite. How'd they... Either way, we have to tell Lord Louis.
No, you mustn't.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely.
That's the gag.
Not like they're any real threat to him anyway.
Most likely. That good enough for you, brother? Del,
Fidelio doesn't care if Luis dies.
you remember they talked all that helping anyone in need? Something like that anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but what was it we actually wanted in the first place? Equality? Or justice?
Ooh, the delineation of equality and justice, the separation of the two, the nuance, the tact, the mind. I feel like often they are entangled, equality and justice, but not always. And Basilio seeing that at this point, at this time, in this context, they have become delineated, separated, split like an atom. Nuclear consequences about.
This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them Lord even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like... I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count.
A level of empathy and mercy that maybe Luis does not operate with, maybe cannot operate with because of his goals. I don't know, but
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now.
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
we were all so focused on murder tonight. 'Twas the night before opera,
So
and all through the
that is
house.
side they serve.
We were all planning a murder and looking at Mouse.
Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry. Whether Forden's or our fallen friends.
The red? That's not the hilt. What do you call where you grip the sword? That's not the hilt, but the red grip of his sword. Beautiful. With the gold and the silver of the blade. Beautiful. He's a man of taste through and through. Other than his taste for cruelty, which I do not love.
It was splendid entertainment while it lasted. However, the revelry ends here.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I don't care what happens tonight as long as Forden dies. And none of my teammates do. As long as Forden dies and nobody else. Other than maybe Luis.
Festivities in Alderbury will be kicking off very soon. On the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony. On the church's authority, we'll be offering the gathered divine relics to God. And it sounds like the candidates had a tough time this go around. Lots of new info coming in even as I speak. From candidate Rudolph, a legendary nail thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, can you believe it? Cloth garb said to have been worn by a saint. We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity into the public eye. Archaeologists everywhere are positively vibrating, folks. But the news on everyone's lips is the announcement of Count Luis's unofficial participation.
Now wait a second. He's been unofficially participating. And then also wouldn't an announcement of unofficial participation then make it official? That's like Nintendo announcing a leak. You know what I mean? It's like, at that point, it's not a leak, sister. Maybe I'm not getting it. It is what time in the morning for me? It's Sunday morning, easy. It is Sunday morning. It is currently 9:53 in the AM. How are you all doing? Fit check. I don't know why I'm pulling out a fit check for the first time ever. It's just sweats. Fit check. Man, this thing loves to fucking... Oh, we got some sweatpants. We got this thing. I do have a tank top on underneath. And here's why. One, it's comfy cozy. I love a 2-layer. 2, I can wipe my snot into this without it then leaving a wet spot on this. So I can remain presentable while still wiping my snot into my shirt like a heathen. And then also this thing is quite... Let me make this bigger so you can see. We're going to be showing nip here. This is quite thin. And my big sexy nipples love to show through it. So this kind of gives me a little bit of a threshold before they start showing. That way they're really hard if they're going to show, and that way they're really, really good looking when when you see them through it. Okay.
As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a phenomenal divine relic from a mysterious and exotic island. Meanwhile, candidate Forden too may have claimed what is said to be the most glorious relic in history.
I would like to see it.
Finally see a head-to-head competition between our top candidates? Only the coming days will tell.
I thought it was the coming day.
Made his move. Won't take him that long to catch up, I bet.
Yes, but I also can't imagine Sanctifex Forden losing.
We're about to see a clash of giants. This will be no minor bout, that's for certain.
A clash of giants and me with my blue wig.
Right. That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time. First, infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside. That'll be your window to sneak in.
Gallica, you, and Yufa. You three will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough cover to hide whatever you're doing. Don't worry.
Whatever you're doing. You know what we're doing, sister.
It's just as I explained last night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power to stop him.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue. This will surely mark our final mission.
You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling, but I can't help but think of Grius.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to bring that up now.
Even I have my fears. But let us remember him only by his truest wish.
We'll make sure this succeeds. For a world without tyrants.
Tyrants will always exist, but they mustn't be in power.
So
But a tyrant without power is not just is not a tyrant. That's just a bad
Let's
person.
get whatever we need to prepare and head over to the Opera House.
How is tyrant defined? Do you have to be actively practicing evil to be a tyrant, or can you just like hold the ideas within you?
It'll be okay.
It'll be fine. I know you'll be able to do it. The Opera House is located at the highest point in the city. It'll just be you and Yufa in there, so make sure you both are geared up for anything. Oi, indeed. Geared up for anything sounds like it's going to be a fight, which makes sense because we are doing murder today, and I think murder tends to lead to fight. What are you saying with your little outfit? Serious, monk. Oh boy, you take yourself real serious. Luis is the wretched knave who commanded his subordinates to steal the royal scepter from the Grand Cathedral and Grand Triad. I can only imagine what wicked tricks the villain has up his sleeve for Saints' Day. No harm in preparing for the worst, I always say. That was actually good advice for me right now. Ooh.
Amazing.
Look at that vessel. That's quite the vessel. Whose is that? Whose vessel is this?
Oh, God.
Gauntlet Runner. Rudolph's Runner.
Here.
Makes sense. It looks like it's ready for war. Yeah, and it does indeed. Okay. I think we're geared up for battle as much as we'll ever be. Let me check my archetypes. I mean, I'm set as what? An assassin? Absolutely not. I'm gonna go ahead and be who you want to be. B-A-R-B-I-E. What am I at with homeboy right here? I need to go up one rank. I wonder if I've studied enough archetypes. Instead of staring at the tree and counting them, I'm just going to go into academia and speak with him.
Where was I?
Because if I could go ahead and get that last chunk of the secret lineage right now, it'd mean the world to me. In these trying times. Look at us in our books. Worldly men about themselves on the bench. I sense the power of a new archetype. Do come and speak to me, should you want to study it. Also, let me make some new summoner things. Vessels, I believe they're called, to use that word again. So, My assignment to you is to broaden the repertoire of archetypes. However, I think there are still a few more you're striving toward. 25 or so. And how many do I have available to me? Currently. I mean, I've studied everything I can except for this. Oh, and this. Excuse me. I do have to count these. I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And this would be 2, 3, 4. Man! I'm 1 away. I'm 1 away. Because I could just study these 3 and then I would just be 1 away. It's just a 1 away. Aw, nuts. Oh, it seems I won't be hitting that magic seeker today. Whatever's next. The unknown. Okay, well, I'll just be my regular seeker today. My magic seeker. And shit. What are my plans with it? I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video real quick while I sort out archetypes. I thought I was just gonna do it real quick, real William Nilly style, but I mustn't be willy-nilly. So 1 moment here. Okay, did a little bit of archetype work. Don't know if our team's built that well, but Stroll only has like medium and weak type attacks. I feel like we're a bit too deep in the game for like medium and weak. I feel like we should be doing heavy and severe, but here we are. And I brought you back to see me make some of these summoning materials. Oh, let's go ahead. We got Almighty, go crazy. And these are going to be for, if you don't remember, the commander lineage, who I currently have Yufa assigned to. That's her natural lineage. I can't make this because now I don't have my avatar one that I had here. Dark magic. So then we'll only be missing the Minotaur. We'll be okay without it for now. And these allow Yufa to have so many different types of skills. Or whoever's commanding the commander. But I have her commanding it. And we're just going to go ahead with this party. And hope for the best. Hit that save button just because you never know. Say goodbye to Plateau and be on my way.
Oh. You'll come again.
Into the Opera House we go. Do you think they serve green tea at the Opera House? Probably. Caffeinated at the opera? That doesn't sound fun to me. Both as an audience, as a performer. As a performer, you don't want caffeine. Not for your throat. Opera's no joke, and that is your tool, your instrument, your golden goose. Now the Opera House is up this way.
All right then.
Yes. Oh, there's sales happening right now. That's cool. You see, I'm a rich man. I needn't to sale. I'm like a penny pinching rich man, though, so I kind of do enjoy a sale. As you should. If ever just... Who is that pink hair? There's my guy. Following us from town to town. Beautiful as can be. I just heard Garrison open the door. Oh, he got the groceries delivered. God, look at this man. Doesn't get better than that. It does, but how grand he is. Opera House Square. Oh, it's really snowing up in this piece. Ooh. I guess it's not snowing any harder than the rest of the town. It's just because I see it accumulated on the ground. It gives the, like, the visage of snow harder, so it's mental. What's going on over here? A rock. Ooh, I love the little rock area. I, like, don't smoke cigarettes because, as you know, my teeth... One, just because nobody should. And I have phases where I do for, like... I'll smoke a pack or two a year, right? And I just am not allowed to anymore because my teeth are already so bad as it is. We mustn't make them any worse because smoking, in addition to being bad for every single part of you, both physical and social, because you smell bad, you look stupid. It also kills your teeth. Kills your teeth. Oh, yellows them. You wouldn't notice it on my teeth because they're yellow, but... Oh, Milo. You know what? I'm going to say something. I don't like you. You're a fool. But because you are a fool, you are the least of my actual concerns. You're just, like, annoying. You're not a problem.
It's you.
Oh, it's you. Made it all the way to Montario in one piece, did you? Not bad. Consider me impressed. But you know that the competition in this tournament will only get more brutal from here on out, don't you? Tell me, have you seen Loveless yet? Yes. You'd best keep an eye on him. What is going on with him and me? Is he planning to... Luis is planning a murder of Ford, and I'm planning a murder of Luis. Is Loveless at the top of the food chain planning a murder of me today? If so, like, really terribly kept secret. Everybody's talking to me about it. We're gonna chat with a couple people. That guy looks pissed.
I won't let it stand.
Anybody want to talk? No, just everybody saying, hey, 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 hey. Well, here's somebody saying a little something. What a crowd. What a lovely crowd. Should I perform for them? I should get up and start talking and singing and making jokes and gagging and see if I can get some attention for me. Massive statue. We never hit this thing, huh? Never think to.
Incredible.
Get a load of these statues. You know, without the monolith overshadowing everything, you can see just how dazzling the Opera House really is. It is pretty. I do love that it's just built into the mountain like the rest of this place. We're going to talk to a couple people and then we'll go in. Furious Monk. Oh my god, look who it is. Okay.
So irreverent.
Have you seen the White Clouds over there? Those brazen bastards are acting like they own the place in our very own holy city. Though they may be feared as the strongest army in the nation, we warrior monks still have our pride. We'll be hosting the most eminent dignitaries in the nation and the divine relics. I swear in the name of sanctism that our security will be impenetrable. You didn't count on one beautiful, charming goldfish of a girl to introduce a giant hole into your security. I bet those monk soldiers are itching to get their hands on Luis. Ha, how foolish. It'd be a futile effort. They can't lay a finger on him because of the king's protective magic after all. Little do you know, Whiteclad.
Indeed, 'tis not so bad.
I didn't mean to zoom in on his groin. I just wanted to zoom in on these men, so I'd be like, look at me, I have friends. Okay.
Well, hello.
Let's go talk to that pissed off guard. Well, what are you all about? Can't be talking to everybody. This here's the service entrance. Juno's supposed to do something about the guards before the night of the performance. Want to wait until then? 1 second. Yes. You ready to do this? From here on, it'll just be you, me, and Yufa. We won't be able to contact the others. Me and Yufa are built the best, I believe, so that's fine with me. Make sure your equipment is where you want it before we set out. I didn't pay attention to our actual equipment, just our archetype, so give me 1 second. Usually the auto selection does me just fine, but I would hate for it to undermine me at the last second here. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this while I focus on that 1 second. Okay, I went ahead and bought a new sword for my main character, because I realized I hadn't bought a new sword in a while, and the one that I did buy went to Stroll, so my main character's sword that he was using as a seeker, just not very strong. Like, the new one's plus 109 in strength, so like, we were kind of falling behind with our equipment here. Oh wait, security's very... I gotta read this, sorry. Hey, what are you staring at? You don't have any business with the service door, do you? Oh, I see. You were hoping to catch a glimpse of one of the celebrities, eh? Believe me, I'd love to meet Lady Juno myself, but security's very tight, you know. Don't you think putting vicious guard dogs backstage is a bit too much? They're being paranoid, if you ask me. Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
At last.
Juno should be able to take care of this guy easily. We should go get ready for tonight. I'm ready. I know you're gonna warn me that it's a nightmare ahead of me, and I trust that it is, but I'm as ready for the nightmare as I can be. 0 degrees Celsius, that is just freezing. And the thing about
Got it.
0 degrees Celsius, you think, oh, that's freezing. Snow's gonna stick. Usually the ground's a bit warmer than the air, because like, what was it yesterday, 4 degrees? So 0 doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna stick, but also sometimes it sticks and it's not 0 out, and you're like, this is all a lie. Weather makes no sense. But like, it doesn't need to make sense. We're just supposed to live in it, right? We're not supposed to crack the code of everything in the universe. But in doing so, or at least in attempting to do so, we discover great sciences and we're able to do great things. It's lovely, it's beautiful. We're too hungry for knowledge. I am becoming so regressive and caveman brained. I'll have to work on that in my own time. All right, the guards have left their post. Juna has done her job admirably.
Onward.
And she has unlocked the service entrance for us as well. Let us enter and remain unseen. Ooh. I shouldn't be surprised that it's beautiful inside the Opera House.
All right.
Infiltration successful.
So...
This way should lead backstage. From there we... This song is going crazy. This way should lead backstage. From there we climb to the roof and then atop the chandelier.
Yes.
I'm en route to the auditorium just on the other side. I'll have to lure those brothers out somehow.
So,
Stroll and I will secure an exit route with all speed.
Yeah.
We split up from here. Let's all do our parts and regroup. Good luck.
let's go.
Okay, let's go. I'm so worried about somebody getting caught and murdered. But like, murder in the Opera House seems unlikely, but also like, it's gonna happen tonight. Whether it's, who's gonna die? Me, Luis, Forden? Who knows? I don't want to see Loveless die. I don't care if he comes from my life. I don't want to see that man die. He's an image of hope for me. Should he be king? Absolutely not. No. But he's a light for me. All right, let's start the operation. We need to get up on that chandelier and be in position before Juna finishes singing.
I'm sure of it.
And to get on that chandelier, we need to first reach the roof. That's right, Juna laid it out for us. We head backstage and we should be able to get up from there.
Time to go.
Understood. Let us be on our way then. I'm gonna have to kill some dogs. You gotta kill some dogs to make an omelet. And I've always said that. What's up, elderly noble? Oh wow, you're one of that race that I hate. He's actually two races that I hate. Whatever race he is, and also old people. Hate the race of old people. I hear His Eminence Forden has acquired a magnificent divine relic. With that, his victory is all but assured. What if his divine relic like protects you from all attacks? Perhaps, but I've no doubt Luis has something up his sleeve. To achieve such success at his age, we can't count him out. I love looking at NPCs. I don't know what it is. It's because they made them all beautiful. Usually NPCs are very boring. You know what? The women of this race, I don't mind. I've not seen them be as evil as the men of that race. What do you gotta say? The Void Monk. The Saints' Day Festival is held once a year on the day God descends to the monolith. A feast is held to welcome him, and we offer our most intimate prayers. This opera house was built specifically for Saints' Day, in fact. Now, come, renounce your allegiance to Luis and pray with us. God even forgives filthy elders like you. Close your... Go fuck yourself. Let's not even chat the girls up. Let's just be on our way, unless I see somebody really interesting with red hair and bright blue eyes. It looks like my ex-husband. Irritated actor. Still in there. How long are you going to make me wait? What are you waiting for? Okay. Let's just go where we need to go. I love to talk to everybody, but like, these videos really drag on and nothing gets done, and I'm so sorry. But I'm having my experience.
Look.
Here's the door leading backstage. We should be able to access the roof from in there. But what's up with this guy standing in front of the door, muttering something? Has something happened, do you think? Oh, bollocks, did I drop it somewhere?
Hey!
Hey, is something wrong? Oh no, it's just... It seems I dropped my key somewhere, so now I can't open this door. And of all times, it has to be when we were busy beyond belief. I guess I'll have to go get the spare. I'm gonna find me a key. A key for me. So that I can see the death of thee, Luis. He left, and now we've got a locked door to deal with.
Actually,
That man works here, I suppose, and he dropped his key? So finding it will be our plan to get on track. Let's scour the area.
so
I didn't read that right, so finding it will get our plan back on track. We might also ask the patrons about the key. Yes, I'm getting permission to talk to the bitches. I'm so excited. I thought, oh, don't talk to the bitches, because the bitches watching the video will be like, wait, why is he talking to the bitches? Now I was instructed to talk to the bitches, so you go fucking complain somewhere else. In such a crowd, someone is bound to have seen it.
Then...
Who wants to talk? Why's my phone vibrating? Pretty girl? Hushed attendant, have you seen?
oh my.
I heard that from the roguish crier. Did you really go all the way to the pagan islands for a divine relic? This crier said you found something amazing on the island, but he's just spinning tall tales, isn't he? Or was there? Okay. Handsome man. Amused noble. I've heard the rumors about you. They say you killed the sea monster outside Brylehaven. One of what seems to be many, which means the head His Eminence brought to exhibition was fake. Probably just multiple. Heh, and Elda spitting on the church's face. You're an interesting fellow. Okay, wait, you seem a little bit open to me spitting on the church's face. 1, thank you for your support. And 2, I could do it to you as well if that's something you're into. And 3, if you're not into it, I would never do it because I respect you. I think here's the thing. Actually, no, we can't talk about it, but like, personally, in a sexual context, I could never disrespect somebody I didn't actually respect. Do you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't... I'm not fucking around with anybody I don't respect, period. Jot that down. Ravenous Purus.
Oh, but which
I am starving. I should have brought something to eat. Y'all need to tell me about a key. Hello? Ain't nobody seen the area thing? Oh, she's pretty. Wowie zowie. Are you an Ishkia? Yes, you are. You have wings. Dark wings. Wow, you don't see that so often, I don't believe. Oh, look at him in his jacket. What is up, mystified noble woman? The monk army seems to be on high alert today. They've even brought guard dogs along. Perhaps it is because Luis is here, but the royal magic would prevent any sort of assassination, would it not? You'd think. Oh my god, look who it is, bitch! Yeah. It's my dude. It's my dude. He is everywhere. He's like omnipotent. Omnipresent. Omnipresent, not omnipotent. He does not have the power. Have you seen a key, Mr. Man? It's not here either. Damn, where did I drop it? Did you have a key too? Everybody's dropping things. And in general, just security has dropped the ball. Is this the key? Because did I find it without an area help? No, it's a small gold tooth. A gold tooth? How did something like that end up on the floor? Our search is yielding more peculiar items than keys. Have you seen a key? Loveless, that puerile Parapus buffoon. He yet refrains from dropping out of the race. Oh, he hates the Parapus. Parapus are a foolish trap to begin with, but the longer this man remains, the bolder they'll grow. How irritating. Yeah, be upset. Oh, I can see on the map, marked items. I don't need to talk to everybody, because nobody's helping red-haired woman. Red-haired woman? I'm sorry, I'm weak for red hair. And she's joyful? Come on. Lord Milo's participating in Saints' Day this year. Oh, how I've longed to gaze upon his divine features once more. He's weird looking, and not in a good way, because usually weird looking people are great. My father told me to support His Eminence, but I don't care what he says. My feelings for Lord Milo are a tide that cannot be stopped. I actually love a woman breaking from what her dad told her to do. So do I agree with what you're doing? No, but do I agree with you breaking free from a father's rule? For sure, so. Okay, got a leather string. Well, perhaps it'll prove useful. Let us hold on to it for the moment. What else we got? There's another item down this way. I'm not talking to anybody unless they have red hair. I got a silver necklace.
What's this?
Wow, that's a nice necklace. It might be important.
What if?
I imagine it belongs to someone around here. I'm gonna do a trade quest. Like, oh, woman lost necklace. I give her a necklace. She says, well, I found this. And then she gives me this. And I give that to someone else. And eventually I get a key. Okay, well, now what's next? No more things on the map. Back to talking to the crew. To the people. To the insufferable nobles. Though the women seem quite nice.
What am I to do?
What rotten luck. My shoelace has to break now of all times. I've got one. The Crown Theocracy officials have officially gathered, but I can hardly tend to them with my shoelace like this.
I'm sure of it.
That's right. We picked up a string earlier, did we not? Perhaps she could make use of it.
Closure.
Use this. Well, I suppose it could be a shoelace replacement. Thank you. It's a shoelace. I wish I had a more proper reward for you, but I don't. Still, the cake's famous here and tasty, I promise. I got cake.
Oh, yeah?
Whatever. I prefer cake over a shoelace in most situations. Condescending puress. I don't want to talk to you. Who lost their tooth? That's weird. These defined relics are mostly junk, are they not? What strange people the pagans are, valuing things like that. They will surely see reason once his eminence seals the relics away. Discarding those warped teachings and converting to sanctism is the only path. You are all sickos. Who needs a golden tooth or whatever else we picked up? Oh my god. Busy attendant, have you lost? Ooh, wowie zowie. You know what? You look evil though. A handsome evil's an evil nonetheless. This place is absolutely littered with lost items today. I guess it's no surprise with all these people here. I've got lots to do, so I can't pick up each and every one. If you find something, it'd be a big help if you could return it to its owner. I was already on the path to return her ship, so don't you worry about me. There ain't nobody over here, right? Ah, there is somebody over here. Man and woman. Man on his own. You're the elder candidate. What's one of Louis's dogs doing here? Master Godot's monk army is guarding the opera house, so don't go getting any funny ideas. Okay, I'm over talking to everybody. I'm done socializing. My battery's at 0. I just want to move forward. Ooh, look at gowns. Great gowns. Beautiful gowns. Croissant lady. Okay, I'm not reading what people have to say. You can read it yourself. Unless it's about the lost items.
Why is this happening?
No, I can't go in these doors, can I? Okay.
Speaking of,
The monks were not pleased to hear about Louis coming to the festival today, I can tell you that. What in blazes is he here for, I wonder? Whatever it is, I hope it ends peacefully. Oof. Well, unfortunately, those wishes will not be answered, I don't believe. Oh, Julian's that man that wrote the book. Maybe I don't like him. Hey, red hair.
I've done it now.
Actually,
Oh, he did lose something, and I found something. You didn't lose a gold tooth, did you, sir? Is something the matter? You seem rather troubled. That dancer won't leave the dressing room. I left my script in there. I need it back. Okay, so this is locked. That's gonna be like the last part of this trade quest, I'm sure. Hello, bald man. You're not bald, I'm sorry. Your hair is just skin colored. I'm positively hideous without my tooth. This is a disaster.
That reminds me.
Didn't we pick up a gold tooth earlier? Can't imagine it belongs to anyone else. I want a gold tooth so bad. I need new teeth, and I wish they could all be gold, but I mustn't look like that because I'll get yelled at by... Who? Bitch, I'm 30. Who's gonna yell at me for having gold teeth? Nobody. I got a face tattoo and nobody cared. What is a gold tooth? Or 9? I'm gonna think about that. Do gold teeth cost more than porcelain teeth? I'm not out here spending money.
Thank you very much indeed.
Oh, my tooth. You spied my distress and sought to rectify it, didn't you? I'm saved. Now I can socialize without appearing to be some gap-tooth yokel. Yeesh. Be nice to gap-tooth yokels, by the way. TBH. As things take this key. Okay, period. I picked up in the corridor earlier, but I couldn't risk telling the attendant with a gap in my tooth. Can you imagine? Okay.
is this perhaps?
Yes, yes, yes. No, this isn't the key, but this is the key to the script.
Yay, we've done it!
We've not done it. Do not get hyped just yet. What? Well, wait. I have another item I picked up, and I want to get that man his script. I want whatever treasures await me. But it seems I've also spoken with everybody. My social self. They hate to see this guy be social. Can I hit the... No, I can't ride my sword indoors. That sucks.
Ridiculous. You're not serious.
Okay, I guess here we go.
Yay, we've done it!
It is open. We can finally proceed.
Ready?
This goes backstage. I want to get that man his script. Where we should be able to reach the roof. Are you sure you're ready? Yeah. Alright, let's take a peek inside first. Carefully so we don't get caught.
Check this out.
Look at that curtain. We should be able to get backstage from there. Beautiful green curtain. Looks heavy. And I guess it makes sense that there are guards. Not many of them, though. Should we just push through?
No.
It would be a great risk. If we draw attention here, we'll not shake it easily. Excuse me. You have a point. I wish we had a surefire plan for this.
What?
What?
Why is it so dark all of a sudden? What's happening? What's wrong with the lights? Couldn't happen at a worse time. We can't have this ruining the Saints' Day festivities.
So apparently...
What's going on? That takes care of that. Oh. Stroll. So the lights... I asked Hulkenberg to do it. They won't be in the dark forever, so get moving while you can.
That was a great help.
Thank you.
Got it?
Once the exit route is secured, Hulkenberg and I will regroup with you. The rest is up to you, Slater.
Let's go.
And Yufa. And Gallica. Let's sneak through while the lights are out. Follow me. Boy, these two.
The future is uncertain.
What? The backstage passage lights are out.
That is...
Yes, it was just reported. We already fixed the issue, but we can't figure out how it happened. Either a simple accident or... I believe I charged you with the security of the venue. I presume everything is in order. Rest assured, Your Eminence, I will have it investigated immediately.
Understood?
Increase security. Call in the reserves too. We can't be too careful. Ooh, Batlin is always somewhere sneaking, and he just knows. He's a knowing little fox of a man. Not even the rats get through. In a city like this, I don't think you can stop the rats. It's the rat city, and we're all just living in it.
Yes.
Yes, sir, as you wish.
Good grief.
It's getting a bit thick in here. The bigwigs seem to have a lot on their hands keeping order.
Now then.
Well, I suppose that's my cue. Batlin's kind of perfect. I don't know what to tell you. I miss Barton, too.
Now.
If you got a B name, I need you desperately. And now, at long last, we come to the highlight of the festival. The dedication ceremony for the divine relics will begin very soon.
Take a look.
Gathered here are the only competitors fierce enough to have survived the first round and gotten their hands on a relic.
At last.
I hear cheering. Sounds like it's getting underway. They'll probably have some official do a preamble for a while, then they'll start the actual dedication. June is set to sing after that. We'll need to be on the chandelier by then. If we get into any fights period, they'll target Yufa first. Ah, nuts. I'm gonna put her on the back line. Because they're gonna target Yufa first. Since you're protected by the royal magic, that's why they'll attack Yufa first. Make sure you keep an eye on her, Slater.
Let's go.
Okay. What's her defense looking like? We have to be smart about this. The plan won't work without you or Yufa.
Let's hurry.
You and Yufa. Okay. Ooh, look at this fucking camera angle. That's kind of fun. Little forced perspective. Uchronia gold coin. I just saw the game autosave. I see dogs. Okay.
It's all clear.
I can kill them in the overworld. Easy. Watch this shit. I ain't afraid of no green dogs. Now that blue dog over there's looking real mean. That dog doesn't look nice. Oh, excuse me, Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Everybody slow down. I'm not even gonna think about swinging my abacus while I'm in here. That's too high of a risk. Oh, but I did avoid a fight here.
That should do it.
Calendula glass. My overleveling in that place with all the skeletons is still paying off. You put in 6 hours of work over a week. Oh,
Who's there?
someone's back here. You aren't you that elder candidate? We got caught right away. Now we've got no choice but to force our way through. It must have been you who cut the lights. Dogs of Luis, you won't wreck Saint's Day on my watch. Careful, the rival magic protects him, but he'll surrender if we kill his allies. Aim for the Mustari girl.
Watch out.
So we're doing it this way. If Yuva falls, the mission fails. Be careful. Nuts. Okay.
Forward.
I need him to be forward. These men weak to anything? Probably, but I don't know what. What's my strongest attack? I'm gonna just hit him with that cyclone. Eminem had a cyclone. All night, no. That song went hard. You don't even want to talk about that song. I'm just upset. I was too young to be up in the club when that song came out. Not that I'm not a club person, but I wish during my 2 years of enjoying a club that song had been as popular as it was when I was in like middle school. They played that at middle school dances. Him and a cyclone. It's like, bitch, I'm 13. I'm not even 13. Bitch, I'm 11. What do you mean hitting the cyclone? I do not know the words to that. We have to take out the spear monks, you guys. Why does my sword look like a... Look at my archetype sword he's holding. It looks like a bow for like a string instrument. Garrison plays an upright bass, along with every other instrument in the world, as loudly as possible in my home that I share with him. So I'm used to string bowed instruments, things. Oh wow, that almost took him right out.
Summoner.
This will probably just take them both out. I was gonna put her in guard mode just to be safe. No, one of them does remain. I'm trying to find these spear monks' weaknesses. Oh yeah. I needn't waste her MP on such a thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass and use my MP, which is just as bad as using her MP because it's just as necessary. So I don't know what my strategy was there. She's also a decent amount of levels lower than me. I just realized and remembered. Oof. Yeah, it's gonna be 8 levels difference if my math is correct, which it rarely is. I'm not a math person. My dad, great at math. He's Mr. Logic, but he's not Mr. Intuition, no offense to my father. And you can be logical and intuitive, but it seems like often there is a divide there. And me and my father on opposite ends of that divide, a civil war of sorts within the Williams family. Okay, oh, more dogs. My sister's more logical, not intuitive at all. She does not see the evil of people. She actually goes straight to evil. She must see evil because she flocks exclusively to it, so she chooses it. I'm gonna take out the dogs because they're simple. Simple and green. Way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. You know that one? Oh me, whatever led me on this journey. It is a land made our own, regardless of warnings. The future doesn't scare me at all. Meow, 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 meow. That's a bob. Eternal bob.
Nice. How exciting.
Pocket heater. Prevents frostbite. Good to know, good to know, good to have, good to know. Is that foreshadowing that maybe I should be prepared for ice?
Great moves back there.
Excuse me, sir.
Such an elegant fighter.
Amazing.
Now we have a plethora of ladders in front of us. A cornucopia of ladders. Which am I to take? Well, one of them has an item. So that one's probably the riskiest one, and I'm going to take it.
Great find.
Well, this one has a treasure chest. Oh, another one has a treasure chest. Multiple of these have chests before them. Hello.
What do you think you're doing?
Yes, yes, yes. I forgot to heal Yufa between the last fight and this one. We'll be okay, but I should be more mindful. Now, are they both weak to fire? Monk, we're not so sure of, but Spear Monk, definitely.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Is this for everybody? One to all. Go ahead and go for the Mage Monk. He resists it. Great. Who's weak to ice? He's weak to ice as well. Medium, medium. You guys didn't hear. My headphones just made the noise like they connected to something over Bluetooth. And I'm like, what could have just turned on in my home that also connected to my headphones? Okay, go ahead and get him out of here.
I shall do my summoner.
What do y'all think he's weak to? Let's throw some wind at him. He does resist that as well. Love it.
Dear God.
It just made the noise again. Who is connecting to my headphones? We hit him with ice? No. He doesn't seem to give a fuck about magic moves. I should start hitting him with like different types of physical.
Witness the power of Sanctism. Take this.
I hate that saying. I also hate that I skipped the cutscene for the goblin. I wanted to see the goblin.
No. To him, I return.
Easy enough. Oh, my sword is Moss Caliber. The noise again. So my physical attacks aren't physical attacks. They're like wind type attacks or something. I don't know. There's something, aren't there? They have an element tied to them now, so maybe I should be mindful of that.
What is it?
Maybe not. I don't know. I actually don't know what's happening. Let's go ahead and see. Moss Caliber. No, it's still slash type moves, but they increase damage against plant type monsters. Okay. Don't expect to see any plants in here, but it's a stronger weapon nonetheless.
Lucky.
Opera Cape Magic +6. Cool. That's not better than what she currently has equipped, is it? No. Well, here's the thing. It's only 3 lower in defense, and it puts her magic +6. This increases evasion against dark. What's her archetype's weakness? Because if it's dark, I'm going to leave that on. It's ice. So I'm actually going to go ahead. But the full moon robe is like a nice purpley color. Whereas the opera cape is just like gray, which makes me think that like this one's better or something. Oh, and it all stats +3. Oh, she's keeping the full moon robe. Okay. Glad we could sort that out. Let's go ahead and heal up.
We found something.
How exciting.
A diamond. Diamonds are forever. They're all I need to please me. They can. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, I want to go get that now. Oh, I'm so sorry I'm making y'all watch me go up and down these ladders. I see you winding and grinding up on them ladders. And I be winding and grinding up on them ladders. And they've always said that about me. One thing about me, I be winding and grinding up on them ladders. Well-known fact. I really don't climb many ladders in life. I'm not a ladder climber. I used to date somebody who did roofing, though. Roofing, BT dubs. R-O-O-F-I-N-G. Roofs on houses, not roofying. And he probably did lots of ladder work. Homeboy probably knew his way around the ladder. He was probably winding and grinding up on that ladder. What have we here? Seems Master Godot was correct. A few rats did make their way into the upper house.
Scoundrels!
Pray for mercy, ye who would defile saints' day. I will have you atone for your sins. No. We have little time, so let's make this a quick fight. Oh, now my headphones are dying. They just made the dying noise. I have other headphones. Okay.
Let's go.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with this. Hope you get burned. He did get burned. Love to see it. I'm gonna go ahead and hit low hit rate. Oh, I hit one with a low hit rate last time. No wonder it missed. Goblin King. Heavy physical slash to all. Ooh, that's kind of cool. That man does resist it. But it's gonna be what it's gonna be because this man's gonna be weak to it, I bet. This other man. Handsome.
Come forth, royal soul.
Do you think that hits everybody?
Hold on.
Absolutely not. Okay.
By this power.
I'm gonna go ahead and just hit that weakness. He's already burned. I'm gonna keep him burned.
Last one.
I will usher you to his side.
And then this guy is weak to this. Now, it didn't really do big damage last time, though. Despite... It's heavy physical slash. Could I... Is my melee attack a slash? Let me just get the damage in. I needed to preserve MP, I don't believe. And if I do need to, then I'll just use an item to recover. Please leave her alone. Oh, she's weak to ice.
Take this. Trivial. Come at me. Magic Seeker.
I'm not well set up for this little fight. This little fight thing that we do. Go ahead and throw this at her.
Let me help.
Thank you.
You disgrace the Sanctist way.
Go ahead and hit this again.
It is your turn. The enemy
witness the power of Sanctism.
Oh, he's not even weak to that. What is he weak to? I need to figure something out for these monks.
Let's go. Is there another way? Magic Seeker.
He resists this, but I'm just gonna throw it at him anyways.
I return.
When I defeat these people, am I killing them? Am I taking lives? Because if so, here's the thing. I'm okay with it, because in my mind, lives must be taken for the greater good, but is that not exactly what Luis always preaches to people? And then we get mad at him for preaching that. I'm not saying Luis is right. We started out hating him, and then the midway through the game, I started being like, he's got points and I might love him, but I don't want to admit it. I am growing to dislike him again. Not hate, though. I don't think I can ever hate that man again. But I do disagree with him. Happy to oppose him. A worthy challenger. And I'm going to murder him from the chandelier. Isn't it crazy that, like, with all the talk of chandeliers and with my name being Sia, that was my first Sia chandelier reference? I was holding my tongue because I was like, it's not going to be funny. It's too easy, it's too boring.
What?
What the? Where'd you come from? Did you defeat the guards below? Yeah. Sorry, we don't have time. Let us through or we'll make you. Take not one step further. The Theocracy's monk army will be respected. The Elder's a candidate. He will be shielded by the royal magic, so aim for the Mustara girl first, this poor girl. Here we go. We've come too far to fall here. Let's go, Slater. That stuffed bird behind me, I'm sorry. I gotta just, like... Let me bring him up close, because I love him so much. He's my everything. And look at his long, beautiful tail, and he stands so well. He's so well balanced. He stands. He changed my life, actually. He doesn't have a name yet. I like am big on like letting names happen and not forcing them, and I just don't have a name for him yet. But I love him, and I need you to love him, okay? That's all. I'll go put him back.
You disgrace the Sanctus way!
Beautifully balanced bird. Okay. Back to the fight. This might be a long video because I'm like having fun.
The freedom of a wanderer.
The freedom of a period. Actually, the spear monks. There's 2 of them. I don't know what they're weak to. Are they weak to anything?
They're weak to fire.
My headphones are. Oh.
Heat this place up.
Wait. The mage monk. I don't know the weakness to. Oh, I do. I don't think I got nary a pierce attack on my team. So the mage monk, you're gonna be a problem. But the rest of you get boinged.
Here I go. That's your opening, Captain.
Medium almighty to all. I'm just hit fire to all.
A bit more to go.
Oh, I only hit one of them. That was not to all. I'm so sorry. Not a bad choice regardless, but unexpected. Cockatrice. I want to see him so bad, but like it doesn't make sense for the occasion. That nasty gargoyle. No offense to the gargoyle or any gargoyle that looks like him.
Come at me.
Mage Gale.
Come forth,
Male Gaze. I mean, I don't even know what to do with this man. He resists everything I want to throw at him. I mean, a resistance isn't the end of the world. It's just annoying.
Fire! Little souls of kings, give me strength.
I would love for this to land, but this is a safer bet. A big usage of MP, though. I'm gonna have to recover her MP after this fight.
I shall seize my chance. Take this.
Trivial.
I won't lose.
I won't hold back.
Why would I not do this? It's heavy.
Wind. Still here?
I can do
My
it.
foolish self been using medium moves.
Heed me.
I stopped saying it every time because I can't annoy you every 2 seconds with my headphones or making the connection noise, but they are still doing it fairly often. And I'm like, what is going on? And at no point are they disconnecting from my computer. They can connect to multiple points. And at no point is anything taking them away from my computer to play audio. It's just the boom boom. That takes care of all the guards. Let's head for the roof. Before I do, we're going to go ahead and switch headphones here, just so they don't die halfway through an important cutscene. So 1 second here. Okay. Heading to the roof. What if we slip and fall from the chandelier?
Well, now this is unbelievable! Sanctifex Forden's relic appears to be a colossal...
Is it real or is it another colossal fake, like the murder of the sea beast? The sound in these headphones, AirPods Max, you know them, you love them, is so different than the other ones I was using in M&D Master Dynamic MH40, I believe. It's a 40 something, I don't know if it's MH. Not better or worse, just so different.
I'm told it's believed to be an ancient artifact called a Holy Grail. Truly, a relic to put all others to shame.
It is huge. To be fair, it is quite impressive. If real.
Pagans looted this from the church's vaults in antiquity. God, in his omniscience, is said to have imbued it with his essence, giving it the power to make wishes come true.
And how did such a glorious relic come into your hands?
We simply preached his holy works and spread the teachings. Mutual dialogue was what won the day. Through guided prayer, anyone can be saved, and we may see God's blessing in all things.
He does speak with tact, pretending everything was peaceful and simple and intelligent.
But if anyone could do it, it's Sanctifex Forden.
I cannot blame the people that fall for his garbage.
I suppose that marks His Eminence Forden as the sole winner. Even to an amateur's eye, no other relic could compete.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Sanctifex Forden. Now, continuing on.
Wait, Forden was last to present? That's not right. We've not seen Luis yet, or the island team.
Is there an issue? No. I think we're finally having a show end without incident. After all, these were originally Sanctus relics anyway.
Well, it looks like that's all the divine relics our candidates found across the land. The top-ranking faces will be announced during tomorrow's festivities.
I have something to say. I get why, for like gameplay reasons, they don't show us the entirety of these presentations. Like when we all brought the things that we murdered, like the Sea Beast, and I brought Joanna and all that. I personally would love an hour-and-a-half sit-down cutscene where we go slow and we go through the entire presentation of everything. I want to see what's going on. And again, they skipped everybody else's presentation. I want to know, what's that piggy bank looking thing in the back? Oh, it's probably a piggy bank, because the artifacts of the ancient world was maybe our current human world. I don't know. We're still figuring that out.
And now, it is my distinct honor to present a one-act opera for a Saint's Eve to remember. Please join me in welcoming the diva herself, Juna, for a performance of the opera's opening piece. Ladies and gents, enjoy!
Give me a Juna fit check. What is she wearing today on this Saint's Day?
Rumor has it you found yourself quite a relic. Then why are you so reluctant to present it? No matter. The race's outcome is beyond your meddling now. Victory is mine.
Forden, you forget the race is not the decider of the king. The race is, at best, a tool that can be used to guide the public's perception, which then dictates who becomes king. It is not the end-all be-all. The public's perception is the end-all be-all. You have but one tool to alter the public's perception. It's a good tool, though. A powerful one indeed. We made it to the roof. Oh, just in time.
Let's hurry.
We can get down to the chandelier from that building. Hurry. Beautiful. It's very pretty. I'm gonna ride on my sword up here. Oh, I cannot. Damn. I can hit one of these, though. I would not be hitting that on the roof. I'd be so spooked. I love doing cartwheels in living rooms, though, which you would think would also be spooky, because, like, bitch, you are going to kick a lamp, if not smash a TV. But, I don't know, there's something about cartwheels in living rooms that just makes a man feel alive.
We're here.
And I'm still without incident.
That massive chandelier hanging from the ceiling.
Our escape route is secure. We should be able to flee undetected.
It's a beautiful night, the pink sky. The pink mixed with the blue in the sky like a Yoplait Trix cup.
Good. Everything's going according to plan so far.
Of artificially colored yogurt.
But time's running out. From here on, it's all up to him.
All will be fine.
Okay. It's finally time to end this.
I don't know about that. Oh! Oh, we get a proper scene. Oh, it's the garb. It's her performance garb.
Juna's song is about to start.
From my fingertip flies a butterfly, how it pines for the moon up high. Fire calls its name, fly to the flame, burning as free as it can be. Out there, deep and dark in the valley mist.
Focus. You only get one shot at this.
Fearing in my soul what I can't control. I can't close my eyes to the sunrise. From the shadow of the dark, fingers brush my neck with a remark.
This is one of her better songs in my opinion. I've not liked the others. Wait a minute. I'm not liking the song anymore. Oh.
We got him! Right?
Hey! The lance! Hurry!
Oh.
What's going on? Is there something blocking it?
Ladies and gentlemen, what an honor! That was our kingdom's lovely songstress, Juna. Moving right along.
It didn't work. Come back.
That's a big boy jump. That's quite the jump I made there. Now, is it done? Seemingly. The lance should have hit him, but we can't get it back.
Taking that into account.
There's some sort of interference. Luis is doing, no doubt.
Ludicrous.
The lance struck true, yes? Is he slain or not? I did hit him. I did hit him, but I don't know. He should be dead. Should is a key word here.
Hardly bodes well.
But if that's the case, why will the lance not return? No use thinking on it now. We have done all that we can. No, that's a sacred artifact for her. Wait a minute. No, we gotta get that back.
Hey.
For the moment now, at least. Now let's get out of here. The longer we stick around, the worse it'll be.
Hurry!
Or you, if I know. Oh, we got the whole party back. I know we're gonna get in a fight. I don't have Juna.
What now?
And I've not focused on my Hulkenberg, so I don't know what she is currently set as. I need to go into archetypes. Just you know. Just to be ready. What am I gonna set her as? I'm gonna set her as a Magic Knight. When in doubt, put them in their native lineage. Is this a heavy attack? No, it's medium, weak, medium, weak. Almighty, What's Mechido? Medium. You know, I'm going to go ahead and replace gold attack with Mechido because I don't need that potential for critical as much as I need just the raw strength of medium over weak. I don't really like her moveset. I'm gonna keep her as she is, but let's go ahead and give her weak. We don't really have many good physical attacks. What lineage do those come from? Because I just do not have access to them. I'm gonna give her perfect punch. Though this could be quite useful as well. Because the stat, knocking the stat down is quite useful. I'm actually going to use that instead. And I guess she's set up for physical attacks. And an almighty. She's not going to be all that strong. She's also not the highest of levels, but she is what we have available. Oh, she's 51. Her level's fine, actually. JK LOL. I'm going to go, cannot save here. Cool. Makes sense. I see Heisme, okay. Welcome to the party, Heisme.
Why do you dawdle? Did you get him?
Yes, but things are weird.
We do not know why, but the lance.
I mustn't be anxious at a time like this. Okay. We got him, and what is to come of that hit we do not know, but we are ready for whatever
Should we
does.
withdraw to retrieve it, or make our escape?
Let Yufa decide that, and let us stand by her side regardless of her decision.
Lost a lance.
Luis!
It's this one.
First of all, I saw it go through your chest. So, like, healing magic, probably. I knew he wasn't gonna die. Like, I knew there was a trick. But when I saw it go through him, I thought, ooh, maybe. You know, I did see it hit him, and I was like, maybe. Also, to be without a guard around him, face to face with him up here on this roof is very intimate. And now he knows my allegiances lie not with him. I think he's probably known that for a while, which is why he was prepared for this attack, but now it is really out on the table. Oh, and I lose Fidelio and Basilio. Unless they decide to side with me. I would appreciate that. Man!
At last your allegiance is laid bare. And if this lance wounded me, then I take it the one you provided me was a mere imitation.
Oh, you did not know ahead of time. Now he... Ooh, we should have just let him wait to use it against Forden.
You know what the lance is capable of. And surely you understand the situation. Your last hope is gone.
We should have let the king's magic get him and him try to get Forden. I've been saying this for a minute.
No. It seems a shame to kill you, but I'm afraid you've gone too far. I have no intention of surrendering, nor of wavering in my convictions.
I'm about to fight him.
That being said, you truly have impressed me. I will allow you some final words, if you have any.
Say it!
I see your performance has come to an end, Juno.
Yes, the curtain falls. I'm no longer your songbird to keep caged.
So, you too stood with them.
Come on. He's ready to listen, so say it. You know there's something he needs to hear.
Can I call him a pretty boy faggot or no? Juno is staring fiercely, prompting my words. The lance has fallen into Luis's hands. Why can Yufa not draw it back? I understand that Luis is doing something, but I want that explained to me. We no longer have a means to counter his attack. But there's still hope. If we're to even these odds, there is one thing I can say. I mean, I have to challenge him to a duel. But also, he is the tactician. He is the fighter. He is the dueler, the duelist, you know, duel. I've got to have faith in myself. I challenge you to a duel.
Luis, I challenge you to a duel.
May you accept it. And may I live.
Ah, the very words I was waiting for. You really have done your research.
So he knows as well that he can die in this duel.
In truth, I intended from the start to entertain such a challenge.
So him having the Dracodios does not matter.
I confess it's been a long time. Perhaps a real contest is what I've craved. This competition is little more than child's play.
He does love a fight, this man. Sicko he is.
So be it. It has been a long time indeed since anyone drew my blood. I will end your life with my own hands.
I'm gonna say something. I'm not gonna lose. But if I were to, I would be honored to die at your hands, Louis. You are a formidable, respectable, yet also detestable man. So, like, what a way to go.
There needs to be a direct confrontation after all. As though it was fate all along.
In my party's not what I want it to be? Oh, bitch. Oh, no. You couldn't even give me my full party for my first face-to-face fight with dear Louise.
A duel makes the king's magic powerless, which means this trinket is no longer necessary.
Get it out of here. Well, keep your eye on it. We don't want Forden getting it.
How do you declare yourself?
I don't want to be king. I would love to save this country, but more than anything, I triumph over evil. Whether it's for the country or not, I triumph over evil.
I am the hero, and evil shall break before me.
A would-be assassin preaching moral superiority. Very well. If you have the strength, then the truth is yours to decide. My name is Louis Guilburn. I am the rightful king, he who will forge anew this unworthy country into a utopia. Attack in any number, wield any weapons. But fight with your very lives. If you live by a creed, show me its strength.
Notice he used the word utopia. Him and I somehow are fighting for the same thing, inspired by the same, seemingly inspired by the same stories, ideals, book. And yet we seem to have gone so differently. But have we really gone so differently from one another? Or are we face to face now because we are fighting for the same thing and only one person can win that one thing? I don't think I'm a tyrant the way he is, but he probably doesn't think himself a tyrant either. Okay, so I do get to pick my party, thank God. So it's going to go... Now, Juna is still the Joker, the Jester, the Fool. Because I thought, okay, that'll be fun. I like the randomness of that. I'll do that for a fight. I didn't, for some foolish reason, I did not think we were going to be fighting Louise today. Maybe gesturing about isn't the ideal way to handle this fight. Also, I should be hitting these two. Because they're higher levels, but like, Yuva's so low leveled, but I really think her necessary. I mean, if we lose... We actually can't reselect this, can we? Nuts. What do you mean him and I are the same archetype? I thought I put him on regular mage. Ooh, I could not be more pissed off. Okay. I'm just gonna go in here with what I originally planned to come in here with. No. There's the lineup. And may it suit me. I'm sure Louise has an area weakness. I'm sure this is gonna be a nightmare. We'll see what happens.
Go ahead. Have at me. An attempt on the life of Louis Guilburn is a folly most cannot afford.
Oh, he does bleed right now. Look at him, he is bleeding. So we did hit him.
Let's fight with all we have, Captain.
And damage indeed. Ending you is not my purpose. My purpose does not revolve around you, no offense. Your tyranny does end here, though.
Luis, I will make an end of you here.
I should expect no less by a duel's code. So be it. Allow me to even the score.
This is our mission. We'll see justice done. Here
How did the Dracodios not kill him? He is at half health. Probably because we hit him with that Dracodios.
I won't hold back.
I wish I could Google what he's... Oh, God, my MP's at half. And hers even lower. Ooh, I didn't... Ooh, I wasn't ready. Oh, no. Okay. He's gonna murder us. Okay.
Now, what's the... No holding back!
Yeah, he is not a regular mage wizard. I meant to put him as a wizard. We're just gonna keep going with our strongest attacks. Well, what do we... Speaking of strong attacks, what do we got for synthesis? Medium. Heavy to all, not necessary. Okay.
No. Magic Seeker!
Things are not going to go well for us. I hope you know that.
Everyone is counting on.
Well, what's Undead King? Extreme wind to all. It does take up 2 turns. Extreme. I don't believe... Here's the thing, Juna, as the Faker, doesn't have a strong move. So maybe burning her turn. But I could also use her turn to recover MP, but we don't need that just yet. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Extreme wind to all. And significantly decreases their attack. And it's only 18 MP. I'm going to do it with Stroll.
Let me help!
It is your turn!
Big boy. Big bird boy! Bird-ish. Bird-adjacent. Bird-related. Attack fell sharply. Get fucked. Ooh. Yow. Ouchie. He doesn't do big damage.
Oh, please.
Why Luis does not doing big damage? Hello, Faker's Roguery. I would love to throw that out right now. No. He doesn't have any buffs, does he? No, he's purely debuffed. Is it worth to do the damage, or is it worth to like lower the defense for 3 turns? I think it's gonna be worth it to lower his defense for 3 turns. Look at me using stat debuffs. I might be using them like a clown, but I'm using them as the fool, so like... What do you expect? And that's my only heavy attack, so I'm gonna keep going heavy.
Wind.
Now, he started that first round with weak attacks. I do fear he's gonna have a trick up his sleeve and really just one-shot one of us at some point. But until that happens, I remain hopeful, and I remained excited. And also, if he doesn't put up more of a fight, I'm gonna lose a lot of respect for him. I really have heard great things about him.
Perhaps this will be too strong.
Oh, I should have hit one of these, but I didn't. Because I can't. Lava Beast. I'm just gonna assume he doesn't have a weakness. So let's just go ahead and do heavy. Inflict burn. Lowers it, his attack's already lowered. Yeah, maybe we'll burn him. Burned and bleeding, that would suck. I don't even mind his 3 turns because he's doing garbo-ass attacks. Let me not get too comfortable though. Let me keep my eye on my HP because...
I'll show you.
Okay, the attack down is flashing rapidly, which makes me think that it is going to end here soon. So I should reapply the attack down.
That's not.
Which I can do with her. It's going to take 2 turns, which sucks. Oh no, I can't do it with her.
This is just what I need.
I'll do it with my... Ooh, but if I do that with the summoner, I do then lose Slater's turn. Oh wait, no, the summoner won't have enough turn slots by then. Fuck, okay, so I'll just go ahead. I'll hit him with this for now.
This might sting.
Come forth, royal soul. Scour. A tough one.
Now, what's the play?
Oh, I got 777 damage. Lucky me.
Magic Seeker.
Should I go ahead and heal Slater? Just in case he does have a trick up his sleeve. This Luis man. Guia burn. LG, if you would. Lady Gaga. Go ahead and
Power of
hit him.
wind. Not done yet.
Summoner.
Can you heal? Not in a way that's most productive. Lowers their attack for 3 turns. May burn.
No, not this. This should help.
That helped.
This is strength.
He does now have his full attack back with my.
You've got
Thank
a fancy
God.
roll.
Okay. Louis, my beautiful, beautiful bleeding love. Keep bleeding, keep bleeding.
I'll show
You must,
This might be too much.
you must do better. I can't lower, I keep waiting to use the summoner's synthesis skill, but they keep being 4th in the turn order, which is ruining my life.
This is just what I need.
What if I hit one of these? I don't think I can add that many turns right now, though, because, like, I'm not missing that many turns right now. Let me just hit this and see what happens. The fight's not going that bad.
Going for the weak
I
spot.
can take a risk.
It's okay. We can do this.
Goes pretty well every time for me. So far. Cool, that gives me room to use the summoner's attack down thing.
Win.
So long as we don't miss a bunch.
Magic Seeker. Interesting. I'll blow you away. They die hard.
I can do this. This may be excessive. If we all work together.
Coordination is key.
Come forth now.
Remarkable.
Now, why was this not harder? What trick does the game have for me here?
I underestimated you.
God, he's pretty.
Applause, please.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Let's go strength. I never do physical attacks. Magic. There we
I
go.
shall rise to the.
I continue.
Even I had more to learn.
His agility is so high and his strength is decent, but his other stats, yeesh, e-doodles. He's pretty lucky, though.
Marvelous. I feel
I have
stronger
retained my
already.
edge.
Oh my god.
Lord Louis, do not interfere. Oh.
No, 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 no. But actually now I can respect you again, so I'm quite happy about this.
You falter even now.
Yufa.
Not enough, I'm afraid. Lord Louis! A fine blow. You've surprised me.
Will you die here,
But
Louise?
why are you so intent on killing me?
You of all people should know the answer.
The prince.
I see now. You were the intruders looking for the formula, I take it. And yet, you have achieved nothing. What do you mean?
He did not cast it. If he did not cast it, his death will not undo it. This was potentially in vain. Ooh. like this. I don't love this.
Did we do it?
We killed him, but did we achieve what we thought killing him would achieve? No. Because we weren't here to kill him just for the sake of killing him. Let us not forget. There was a purpose. Forden still runs free. Insufferable brat. He's probably happy to see this, which like makes me unhappy. I hate to see Forden win. We've not lost, but we've not won.
Lord Luis?
At long last, 'tis done. We have brought him to justice. The great, untouchable traitor, Luis Guillaburn, is dead.
Apologies. Things fell apart at the end, and I wasn't thinking straight.
Even so, the outcome is the same. We could not have triumphed without everyone here.
Wait! It's good that we got him and all, but the lance...
Yes, it went down with him.
Summon it before Forden gets fucking hold of it.
He's fallen in the middle of the stage.
Just summon it back.
Forden spies Luis's body run through with a lance. He'll realize its power in an instant.
Even should we save the prince, we'll regret it if Forden ends up with the lance. Yufa, can you call it up?
No, too late for that. It's already in the middle of the crowd. If we call it up and take it with no explanation, everyone will think us thieves.
Think us thieves, then. That is not worse than Forden getting a hold of this thing. Not only because of the power that it holds, but then also because it is then kept away from the Sanctists.
Then what do you propose?
First, we need to establish that the lance is ours. Our offering for the ceremony. We'll have to take the stage and announce that ourselves.
Please wait. Do we reveal that we are the ones who slew Luis? Can we afford to declare that openly? We'd be telling your supporters you deceived them and your master both.
She's right. The audience has no idea what's going on. We'll just look like the bad guys.
It's okay. We set out to kill Luis, and the deed is done. Our only failure is in the spectacle we made of it. For now, we need to think of a way to get the audience to see our side.
You want to win their sympathy? What are you even planning to say?
I don't know.
We're killing him for time.
Stage, now. If we don't explain ourselves fast, we'll never get a chance to.
Wait a minute! Hey!
I'm not happy to see Luis dead. Oh, Forden.
I know that face. Was that Luis? Someone go and see to him. Is he truly dead?
Allow me.
Lord Luis, no. He's dead. He's gone.
Your Eminence, this was found off stage. Judging by his wounds, this must have been the murder weapon.
The lance. Is this the divine relic he sent his subordinates after?
His eyes are sightless. His heart beats no more. The man is dead, without question.
You're absolutely certain?
I checked him thrice over. There can be no more doubt.
Luis.
Worst case scenario.
Dead? And that can only mean this lance can pierce the barrier of the king's magic.
A couple of things. One, it does not mean that. Maybe because him and I were in a duel. I could have killed him with any weapon because he had accepted this duel and the king's magic was not in play. I don't know if Forden is aware of that part of the king's magic because he's not as well studied as the rest of us, aka me and Luis. Also, he's right in his stupid assumption. But also, we have a fake lance. Our next goal is going to be to go in and replace the real one with the fake one. Again.
I apologize for the grotesque display interrupting tonight's performance. We are tardy in arrival, but The lance you hold is our offering to the ceremony.
What? You claim this lance? You mean to say you were the ones who did the deed?
It is as you say.
Yes. It is as you say.
God above! How do you justify this?
The murder of a man? How do I just... Oh, because he's Mr.
Years ago,
Big Piece or whatever he wants to
Luis
pretend.
ordered my hometown destroyed. Hulkenberg, our ally before you, was herself a royal guard in service to his late highness. Even the songstress, Juna, aided us on several occasions. Above all else, we are a group who came together to try Luis for his crimes. Traitor and Kingslayer both. And to do that, we had to enter his company. We took no joy in disguising our true intentions, not from your eminence, nor the people. But today, finally, we have seen justice done. Luis has paid for his sins. And at last, at long last, my parents can rest in peace.
Stroll, the clever man that he is thinking on the spot. Not only is he now de-aligning us from our time with Luis, in a way that I believe to be quite believable, he is in doing so saying that we... Because he said we weren't actually with Luis, we were just pretending to be with Luis so as to betray him, and actually, we were betraying him for the Sanctists. So now we're aligned with the Sanctists. This clever little... We are full of lies. We are full of lies. Wowie zowie.
I had not realized you were such an actor.
Shut up.
Or do you truly weep?
It's just hitting me now. We finally won.
Have we? Have we?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please.
Where are Fidelio and Basilio going?
Why the songstress was so often with Luis, as well as these brave misfits.
I understand. It all makes sense now. I had wondered why a member of the Prince's own guard would fall in with Luis. You have done well to execute the rebel. I am sure that His late Majesty and His Highness must be pleased. And of course, the Sanctus Church recognizes your divine relic. Now we shall greet tomorrow's festivities with fresh peace in our hearts.
Thank
Quick
you,
question.
Your Eminence.
Where do Fidelio and Basilio go? Luis created the home that they knew. They didn't have much else. They're welcome with us. I don't know if they're going to be happy with us.
You must be the Lady Hulkenberg. The day His Highness was attacked, I heard you fought harder than any other. Your blade even struck the back of the blackguard who did it. Of all his defenders, you came closest to avenging the prince. But where you faltered then, you triumph today. In form and heart, you are a true knight.
Let his words not mean too much. Do not fall for his words.
No. You honor me greatly, Your Eminence.
Now, this lance. The Sanctus Church will confiscate it for now. A lance capable of killing the tournament's candidates would only sow panic and chaos.
Yes. As you wish. We brought it as an offering anyway.
Indeed. You may step down now.
Think you can just walk away, do ya? You owe us a moment or three.
I owe you more than a moment or three. I owe you a lot. So take as much as you need from me, so long as it is not my life. What do you need? What do you want? What can I offer you? Because I owe you home.
Right.
At the very least. I owe you safety and peace.
So you lot were working against us from the start. And you right along with them, Lady Juna?
What was your motive? Why did you kill Lord Luis?
The prince.
If this was truly a matter of justice and not simply petty revenge, then we owe it to them to explain why we have taken their guiding force. They deserve that much. Captain, do you not agree?
Oh, I do not you agree? Yes, I agree. I agree. It is time for truth.
All right. It's time for the truth.
I am sorry if I'm overstepping my mark. I know I'm but the latest to become your ally, but...
Okay, couple things. One, there is no hierarchy within this group. I know we call me leader, and that's a responsibility, not a title of like, I'm above you. I lead because I'm chosen to lead, not because I am better or above. Second of all, so in that, there's no mark to overstep. Second of all, even if there were marks to overstep them. Overstep marks. I'm thinking. No, but I'm gonna let this continue. Sorry. I love to expound on little things.
No, you speak the truth. We have sought to save the rightful heir to the throne, to break the curse afflicting His Highness the Prince.
So is that the end of Luis?
The prince? He's dead, mate. Wait, he is dead, isn't he?
He's dead, all right. You lot will need a better story than that if you don't want to get cut open where you stand.
Plumhead, I love you and I care about you, and I will give you the world that you deserve in a rightful place within that world. But also, watch your fucking mouth. I just slayed Luis. Do you think you are going to be a problem for me? Should it come down to that?
He had to be declared dead in order to protect him. Though he lives, he is bedridden, cursed by magic.
And the only way left to undo that curse was to kill Luis.
Those of us who wanted the prince restored formed a secret faction. And I was a spy in its service, trying to find out if we had any option beyond murder.
Yeah, we didn't want to do murder. We wanted to get the Formuoli and be done with it.
I cannot expect you to understand all this immediately. However...
You did this for the prince! His father, the king, was a coward! Puppet of Forden!
Period.
It was because of him that this country rotted from the inside.
Period. But also, we mustn't blame the prince for the king's crimes.
Useless corpse of a son! What made you think his life was worth more than Count Luis?
Worth more? I thought you two hated when people tell you any life weighs more than another.
I myself have never met His Highness, nor do I know what sort of person he is. But I want to see the future these people believe in.
What if the prince is a little shit?
Tribe and status, we still banded together. Through them, I saw the possibility of a world united.
Like, I trust that he's not, because I was a childhood friend with him, and I saw him in his beautiful, young, youthful, glowing eyes of joy, peace, and belief as children as we ran through the meadows. But, like, he done got struck down before he got too old. So, like, all children, unfortunately, are beautiful, and then it is with the taint of the world that they grow problematic. What if the prince is a problem? I'm sure he won't be.
Besides, when Luis talked about burning down my island, I thought I saw the shock and despair on your faces too.
Look, you two. Was Luis really a master worth your trust? I think it's worth listening to your hearts now.
Join us.
Even the doubts. I know we'd be happy to have you.
Please, God.
These two were Luis's right-hand men. I would advise
Highs,
against
man.
this.
You just hate the Parapus.
Their hearts are as loyal as any of ours. They but served another master.
Lady Juna. I guess you really were watching out for us. More than we ever knew. I couldn't protect Basilio when it mattered most. They put him through so much for their sodden igniter experiments, and now protecting him's all I've got.
Del.
Maybe it is time to step back.
Oh, he's the Parapus that they tested on.
Bloody business. I guess this was all it took. Count Luis gave us a dream to fight for, but I suppose It was the kind that doesn't feel right after you wake. So, we're drifters now. Maybe we'll open up that restaurant after all, eh? We'll see you around, Lady Juna.
Look, I'm not the smart one, you lot know that, so I don't know whether to punch you or thank you. I've never been this confused in all my life. Damn it, I just don't get it. Damn it.
Take your time.
Del, wait! Don't you wander off like that? You mean all that
Feel
about
what
the
you feel,
restaurant,
feel
yeah?
it out, and we'll be around if you need us.
Say what you were feeling. I'm sorry this was all I could do.
Ah, Captain, let us tarry no more. We must check His Highness's condition.
Yes, you're right. That should have lifted the curse. What's going on? The cursed thorns haven't disappeared.
But the caster is dead. Forden and his guard were sure to check Luis's body.
Calm down, everyone. We don't want to yell about this in public. Let's go back to the inn for now.
Let's use our powers of deduction. Why do we kill Luis? Because the caster dying undoes the spell.
His Highness still suffers under the curse. But Luis is dead. I cannot fathom it.
So if the man we believe to be the caster is dead and the spell persists, then what can we assume? What can we deduce? He was not the caster. Or we got bad intel, but I just trust that he wasn't the caster. I thought Zorba was the caster, but we killed Zorba, right? So I don't know what's going on. I just know that, like, let's not be foolish.
Maybe we killed a fake. Like his body double. Or something.
Oh, I
No.
wish. He was
There's
easy to
no way
fight.
that wasn't Luis. We couldn't fight him in person and still be
I
mistaken.
don't know, he sucked.
And Luis
And I
would have
heard
nothing
the real
to gain
Luis
from
is good.
faking his death, surely. After all, it put the lance in Forden's hands.
Knowing all that, might the curse have been cast by someone else entirely?
Ding, 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 ding.
We killed an innocent person, wouldn't it?
That
A
bastard
beautiful
was
one as well.
He destroyed my home. He murdered the king. And
True enough, old boy. But that's not why we were out to kill the chap, eh?
Exactly. We cannot just go killing people because they did terrible things to us, because in doing that, we do terrible things to others that then believed, like in Luis, and it perpetuates the cycle of, I have reason to kill, they did me wrong. And it never ends.
He said it himself. That killing him accomplished nothing. Was it really true?
Yet he had the formula for the curse in his possession. Surely that marks his guilt?
Even so, there remains a modicum of doubt in the matter. Perhaps
A
Luis was
modicum?
researching the curse for another reason. If
A
he was
certainty
framed,
of doubt.
It is possible he aimed to clear his name.
When she saw the formula, Rella really did say it was only an outline, likely jotted from memory, so that could mean that this wasn't a formula to begin with, just Luis's scratch work. Proof that he was looking for a way to prove his innocence. I hate this.
But if it wasn't Luis, who else could have?
We killed him for the crime of another, and though he had his own crimes, it was not for those crimes that we decided to execute him, and therefore we executed him wrongly.
That night, His Highness the Prince was already fleeing when I arrived at the scene. I encountered the assailant as I sought to protect His Highness. I pursued and slashed across their back.
Right. I remember Forden mentioned something about that. Is there anything else you can remember?
Fie! No, I can recall nothing else. No other clues. Yet... no. 'Tis odd. I believe this is the first time I have recounted the particulars to anyone. I told the investigators only that I failed to capture the culprit. The shame of my failure kept me silent on the rest.
What? But just earlier, Forden said...
Yes, he told a story that none but the culprit could attest to. How does Forden know?
Either of these could be true. It would make sense for Forden to do such a thing, because then he could find his way to power in taking down the prince and the king. I feel like I thought that. I feel like in the beginning of the game, we saw the king dying and I was like, that man did it. Didn't I? Maybe I didn't. Is Forden behind all this? I bet he is.
Could Forden be the one behind
I've been hating on that man. I hate him more than Luis. I've been hating him more than Luis, so jot that down. I was onto something. I can't do math, but I'm intuitive, and I knew that that man was sick, nasty, bad.
I have no evidence to say otherwise.
You do realize he's the sanctifex of the entire Dashed Sanctus Church?
Nay, but
And?
that does not make it impossible. It wasn't long after the prince's passing that His Majesty named Sanctism the state religion. If not for the matter concerning the king's magic, Forden's claim to the throne would have been unshakable.
Sounds like motive enough to want the prince gone.
We have to find out, even if it's remotely possible. Let's question Forden in person at the main festival tomorrow.
We'll need that divine lance back, too. It's not something we want in Forden's hands, especially now.
We don't want it in anybody's hands but Yufa or a
I'm
Mustari.
going to go talk to my sister. She's bound to be somewhere in the city for the Saints' Day festivities. Sister, I should explain. All that fuss today was... well...
Is it safe for you to come to such a
There's
public
that man with
place?
that pink hair.
What? No, it's fine. It's not like we caused a riot or anything. We even explained ourselves to Forden's satisfaction. Actually...
That's not what I meant. You're the songstress, remember?
Yes. Suppose you're right.
I know we talked before about the loophole in the king's protective magic, but I never thought you would be the one to strike Luis down. And that lance you presented, I take it that's why you went to Virga Island.
We didn't mean for it to be such a spectacle. It didn't exactly go according to plan. But at least we kept a tyrant off the throne.
That's
and
fair.
that's why I was wondering if I could ask you something. About Sanctifex Forden. What kind of man he really is.
Sick, twisty, nasty, evil.
Well, now that Luis is out of the picture, we know who's got the best chance. A man as powerful as him, well, you know how it is. We hear all kinds of nasty rumors swirling about. I'm just wondering if there's any truth to them.
I wonder if Luis... I mean, it must be. Luis's face is now off the king's rock. What does the rock look like? It has been pretty unshakable in the way it's looked, with just like big Forden, big Luis, little everything else. I would like to see the king's rock.
Tuna, are you seriously trying to dig up dirt on Sanctifex Forden? On Saints' Day of all days?
What of it?
Listen up a bit. You can't deny that people talk, and God knows they always have.
And they always
Especially
will.
about the night of the attack. Asking how anyone could sneak into the castle, let alone get to the prince. Whether some official ordered the assassination. Remember when those rumors started? Father was on edge for days. I remember even when I hadn't said anything, he'd scold me and send me away. I don't suppose you ever heard if there was any truth to that. Sorry. I don't mean to dance around it, so it's just not an easy thing to ask about. I was talking with one of our allies, Hulkenberg. She said Forden mentioned something he couldn't have known, unless he was actually there, the night of the attack. Unlikely as
Or if he had
it is.
conducted it.
If it turns out Forden was involved, she won't suffer him being crowned. She'll be out for vengeance.
Can we trust Rella? I think we can. I'm just saying. And also that's her sister, so she probably knows if she can trust her or not. But we're giving big information to somebody that is closely tied to the Sanctus Church.
And you're the eldest daughter of House Cygnus, a Sanctist family. The people would see you as an accomplice to a man who had a hand in killing the royals. I couldn't bear to let that happen. You don't deserve that. I need to know the truth.
Let's not do this in public.
Suppose His Eminence Forden were guilty of such sin. What would you do with him?
Kill.
With the Sanctus Church?
Leave it alone, but
Well,
they mustn't rule.
I was but a girl of only 12 years. I knew nothing about the inner workings of the crown theocracy.
I'm gonna say something crazy. I like Rella. I don't think her evil. But she's also very studied in the magics. What if she was enlisted by Forden, under Forden's guise, and to her credit, probably properly tricked by Forden into believing that it would be a good thing to do, and she created that curse that was cast upon the prince, maybe even casting it herself. I would hate that. Lots of things that I hate today going on in this game.
Sister? What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm fine. If a tad overworked. All these new developments and tragic events. I'm just run a little ragged, that's all.
Sister.
I'll be fine. Really. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. If I am to be the people's saint, I must be strong enough to play the part. Maybe I'll hold off on the harder drinks today, just to be safe. It's been a long time since we could spend some simple time together like this. It's like we're just two sisters visiting Montario for the holiday. I'll see you again soon.
Lovely sisters, and we've got the lovely Ilio brothers, the Magnus brothers. It seems Juno wasn't able to get much from Rella.
About that.
If Rella won't talk, then we'll have no choice but to pry the truth out of Forden tomorrow.
Let's rest.
I'm sure you've got lots on your mind, but I can tell that you're tired. Let's just rest up and get ready for tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and save. This video is creeping up on 2.5 hours. So I'm going to go before this becomes a Marvel movie. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for being around while we went through the worst. We have killed not an innocent, but a man innocent of, I don't know. We've killed somebody I'm not happy to have killed. True evil remains. No good has come directly of that murder for us. Brothers are sad. Sisters. Do. I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. Things are what they are. You saw what happened. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.